Good morning, everyone. This is Daniele Capezzone, a view from Italy, the Watch Report from the UTOPIA Studios in Rome. So, this week, Mario Draghi really and finally turned over a new leaf in the vaccination campaign. Last week, the Prime Minister dismissed the former leader, the former chairman of the Civil Protection, Angelo Borrelli, and appointed Fabrizio Curcio. But this week, making an even more important political move, Mario Draghi decided to remove the extremely powerful 𝐯𝐤, the extremely powerful leader of the emergency unit established by the former Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte, Domenico Arcuri, and he appointed the former responsible for the logistics of the Italian army, General 𝐟𝐫𝐴𝐵. So now Italy in the vaccination campaign has a brand new chain of command. And now what's going to happen? There is a narrative, there is a storytelling not convincing from our perspective, according to which Italy is in a painful situation in this vaccination campaign. So far, as you know, only 8% of the Italian population has been vaccinated due to an alleged misbehavior of pharma companies. As I was saying before, this narrative is not fully convincing. Why? Because, okay, there may have been some delays, but the two accusations, the first one, pharma companies didn't deliver doses enough. Second, pharma companies didn't deliver doses on time, are not fully convincing. First, we still have 1.8 million doses still not used, which are stored in the Italian refrigerators, I will say. So we have not been able to use all of the doses we received. We received 5.8 million doses, 1.8 are still not used. And second, what is even more important, in March and then in the next months, we are going to be overwhelmed with doses. In March, we are going to receive 10 million doses, 5 from AstraZeneca and 5 from other companies. From April to June, we will be receiving 52 million doses. So the real point is the quantity of the doses is no longer a problem. The real problem is to deploy a proper organization on the ground, which so far Italy has not been able to do due to the lack and delay of our internal organization. We wasted time and energy talking about the so-called primule, the tens in the shape of a cow's lip, where the vaccination campaign should have been deployed. Of course, it's not going to happen. Now, there is a good piece of news. Mario Draghi is said to have chosen UK as a model. How did the vaccination campaign work in the UK? For every single jab, for every single shot, for every single person, they need 22 minutes, 6-7 minutes for the jab himself, and a quarter of an hour to let the person sit down for a while and see if he or she has any side effects, any collateral effects. You understand that if you need 22 minutes per every single person, you need a sort of jab machine, a sort of shot machine, and only a military style and a civil protection style campaign can be the right thing to do. That's why we believe that the appointments decided by Mario Draghi are good appointments, and Curcio on the one hand and 𝐟𝐫𝐴𝐵 on the other hand are the right people in the right places. Unfortunately for us, there is the dark side of the story. The bad piece of news, the government has decided, there was an announcement this week by the Health Secretary Roberto Speranza, to hold over, to leave over, and also to strengthen the existing restrictions, the existing limitations. We fully understand that there should be, by the scientific advisors, some worries about the variants. We understand that. But at the same time, we would like to urge the government to take into account the fact that so many shops and business and economic activities can't afford to cope with another semester or even more time of on and off lockdown. It might be an economic disaster, and we can't afford that. So that's all for this week. See you next Friday, 9:30, here, A View from Italy, the Watcher Post from the UTOPIA Studios in Rome. Thank you once again.